Hi and welcome. This is Junior Stewart, CEO of GoDigital School. I nearly forgot what my name of my company. GoDigital School. So today, just to let you know, we are in Black History Month in the UK. And I have joining us today some budding entrepreneurs from London who decided to launch their own online business. So I want to welcome you to Albert and Nathaniel. How are you guys doing?
We're doing good. I'm doing good.
Excellent. And yourself, Albert?
Thank you.
Very good.
I'm doing
Excellent. Excellent. So Wakuda, that's the name of your company. So tell me a little bit more about Wakuda and how it came about. So if I go to Albert first, just tell us a little bit about the company.
Yeah, Wakuda is a basically an online platform. Basically it sprung to me to create it basically because I was basically on furlough, eventually made redundant. But during furlough, obviously there was the whole George Floyd incident and the protests happened around the world and across Europe and here especially in the UK. Everything just heightened. It's like how can I help my community? How can we help the community? Right. And I'm an entrepreneur. I've got a few other businesses. So it's always sprung to me to do something in the business world.
Right.
So my thought was how can we help small Black businesses? And that's where I came to the idea with Nathaniel that why don't we launch a platform where we help small Black businesses and we give them an online presence yeah, we could give them online presence to sell their goods, basically.
Fantastic. So that's brilliant. So let me just give Nathaniel an opportunity to come in on that as well. So tell us. So obviously Albert's already said about what it is that you do. So tell us, how did it come about? And you know what I mean? Because obviously starting an online business must be quite challenging.
Much more challenging than I knew, than I thought. I suppose. Just bouncing off of the George Floyd Black Lives Matter movement, that there's been a shift in focus to Black economics, and people that are really trying to support Black empowerment.
Yes.
And it's all about giving those people access to support.
Right.
Which historically has been quite difficult because it's always about, well, not always about, but it's generally easier to go mainstream.
Okay.
And that's what essentially with the Wakuda platform, we've enabled people to easily access and to consciously know what they're supporting and what they're accessing.
Okay.
And I suppose that was one of the core fundamentals of Wakuda.
Okay, fantastic. So did I pronounce it correctly the first time?
Wakuda.
Yeah, Wakuda. I did.
Yeah, you did. Straight away. Yeah. Yeah, we've heard a lot of different pronunciations.
Exactly. Okay, right. So let's go back to Albert. I've got a question. So obviously on your platform you mentioned that obviously like Black, Asian, minority, ethnic groups account for about 300 billion, okay, in terms of consumer spending. So could you just tell us a little bit more about that and why that's so significant?
Well, it's significant because, like basically, for example, the Black spending, the spending power within it all could be so much better. People like spend elsewhere and not within. So our angle was basically riding off. You've probably heard about Black Pound Day.
Yes.
We wanted to be a lot more than that. We support Black Pound Day. It's a massive movement, and what Swiss has created is massive. And bouncing off that, we want it to be a normal thing. So we believe spending within our community allows the smaller entrepreneurs to grow, to feel empowered, to believe that they can actually grow and have a customer base actually wanting to purchase from them. So all of this actually stems and has created quite a massive movement and encouragement to our community, and this is something that we're trying to contribute to.
Brilliant, excellent. And is there anything that you would add to that, Nathaniel?
I suppose just on the back of that, the like specifically within the Black community, I think the number it's like less than 5% of income from Black people is actually spent within the Black community.
Okay.
But that's not to say that we're specifically targeting Black consumers, because, and this is what we're all about as well. Everyone should support, and that's what we're about.
Excellent. Thank you. That's completely covered. So my third question to you is this. So tell us a little bit more about your background, guys, so that we know a little bit more about you in terms of before you started. What was you doing before? So I'm going to go back over to Albert. So just tell us a little bit about your background and how you got to here where you are today.
I've always been working in marketing. So I've been doing like affiliate marketing. So I've been helping brands get new customers, build databases, all through doing affiliate marketing techniques. And so that's obviously the link with e-commerce and affiliate marketing and just online digital spaces. So I've been doing that for about 8 years now. But alongside, I've always been doing other activities like property, for example. I've invested in property, and also I've built websites. Say, for example, I built a website in Australia, and I've been doing affiliate marketing on that as well. Got that to the top of Google, so just a lot of work and everything. So yes, I know how the online digital space works, and I wanted to incorporate that with Wakuda as well, and so that we have the skill set there to build Wakuda, and basically our partners have a ready database to sell their products to, and getting a lot of organic traffic. But yeah, from that, I've been working very hard on my own stuff. So yeah, it's been a strong, tough time, but it's good. It's good.
Excellent. And Nathaniel, so in terms of your background, so what's your background in terms of?
Yeah, so initially I started off in engineering, specifically signaling engineering. Mm-hmm. But again, like Albert, I been investing in property for over 10 years now.
Right.
And also investing in stocks and shares. So I'm very much entrepreneurial, as the case may be. But I've always felt the need to give back, but it wasn't clear how it would be best to do that. Right. So when Albert initially came with the core of what Wakuda would be, before it was even Wakuda, I immediately jumped on that because it spoke to me.
Right. Brilliant. Excellent. Right, we've got 2 more questions. So we're nearly done.
Yeah, no, I'm enjoying this.
So look, okay, right. Next question, I'm going to go to Albert, and obviously you can answer this as well, Nathaniel. So what's been, because it might be different to both of you actually, but what's been your biggest challenge in terms of setting this up, and how have you overcome it? So to Albert.
Probably the scale of work that's needed in the back end. Right. And the costs, to be honest, it's not simple. Right. It's not straightforward to launch a website. Obviously, I've had experience launching a website, but this was next step. This is e-commerce. So we have to actually understand getting the steps and the process of a customer journey from the website to the cart, actually making a purchase. Okay. We wanted to make that perfect, and the whole look of the website, because you could come up with an idea. Yeah. But you just don't know what it looks like just yet. So we did not know what the finished product looks like. But I mean, there's always little things that needs to improve. Things change, people's buying behavior changes. Yeah. So we're keeping on top of that. But yeah, the main challenge was just how much work actually goes into it. So
now, you know what, I've been on the site, and it's very clean, very smooth.
Thank you.
I'm very impressed. So, Nathaniel, what's been the biggest challenge for you specifically?
I suppose my biggest challenge has been, I like to understand a lot, like everything, basically. Yeah, when it comes to investing in a business, I like to understand everything. And obviously, Albert's got his digital marketing background, which right. I've never really had to do much with. Mm-hmm. so it's just been getting on top of that, and obviously it's been easy to do by, obviously I have support from Albert with regards to learning about it and doing some research online and stuff like that. So I'm still nowhere obviously near where he is, because he's been doing it for such a long time. Nor do I want to be really, but
absolutely.
it's nice to, nice to understand.
I tell you what, sometimes it's you have to focus on your strengths, right?
Oh, 100%.
So obviously you both coming together, you've got the digital side, and obviously you've got your side in terms of what you do in terms of your strength to make that work together. So
100%, yeah.
So that's
but it's nice to know a little about.
Yeah. Of course. So right, final question, guys. So what would you say to others who are thinking about starting their own online business? So there's a lot of people that's very hesitant and thinking, oh no, is this the right time? Recession, blah, blah, blah. Albert, what would you say to those people?
That's a great question. Because when this idea came to me, I was actually hesitant to tell Nathaniel at first. I was like, will this work? I was like, nah. And I was like, you know, I'm going to tell him. Right. So you just got to do it. Right. Literally, you've got to do it. Do your research as well.
Yeah.
If you think it's a unique idea, have a look, see what's out there. There could be someone else with it. There could be someone else similar, but you might be able to give it another twist to be unique. But I feel like you just got to do it. You really just have to just go in and
Nike, just do it, right?
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Okay, Nathaniel. So for you now, what would you say to people that are maybe thinking about starting their own online business?
So I think both. I think just do it. As one thing, I think just because someone else is doing something similar, off the back of what Albert said, it doesn't mean that you won't be more than successful in your own right, as long as you have a good business. Right. With regards to specifically an online business, or whether it be e-commerce, like there's a lot involved in driving traffic to, this is the stuff that I was learning from obviously Albert and stuff since we've started the business, driving traffic to your website and actually getting people to engage and stuff that obviously we've not mastered, but we're definitely getting a lot of traffic and a lot of support, obviously due to Albert's efforts. So I suppose just doing your homework with regards to that side of things, definitely. But at the same time, don't wait to fully be in the know about everything before you jump in, because it's all a learning experience as well at the same time. So
absolutely.
Just do it.
Absolutely right. I think, Albert, did you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, I was gonna say you can easily learn as you go on. Literally. Yeah.
Good. Excellent. Well, look, guys, we made it. We've come to we've come to the end. So look, if anybody wants to find out a little bit more about you, what I'm going to do, I'm going to share your details in the comments below. So Albert, so how would they contact you?
Well, you can contact me on LinkedIn. You can search for my name. My name's Albert Larter. However, it would be great for you to head to Wakuda as well. Wakuda is www.wakuda is Wakuda wakuda.co.uk, and you can head to our socials as well, actually. So literally at wakuda.co.uk, you can head to our Instagram. You can find us there too. We're responsive. We get in touch, so get in touch.
Absolutely. And Nathaniel, I'm presumably you're on LinkedIn as well, right?
I am on LinkedIn, Nathaniel Wade. And just to touch on the end of that, first-time buyers get 20% discount off of their cart.
There you go. Look, October, Christmas is coming. So exactly. You've heard it here.
Stock up.
Right? Stock up. Okay, so look, guys, Albert, Nathaniel, thank you ever so much for joining us. And I wish you the best of success.
Thank you.
Right.